man, is this too many moving parts, right? Man, can we not, this is not easy to duplicate. I don't think my teams are going to be able to do this. I don't think they are able to be, they're going to be able to be familiar with all these different moving parts. So, you know, X, Y, Z. But now, if you download this new update, right? If you download this new update, it's a whole different thing, right? If you're using the iPhone, you would have to wait. I think the iPhone update is going to be put in there. But for Android users, you have the ability now to see this amazing update in play. So without further ado, without wasting too much time, Sarah Julian, are you on? Get the party started. Let's start the recording, and you can introduce Mr. Daric, Chief Consultant. Thank you.
I am indeed here. Good night, good night, good night to every single person on the call.
Recording in progress.
And we are moving into action. So I want to welcome every single person to the call. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your schedule to come on with us. We know it's a little bit late. Over here in the beautiful Jamaica, it is 9 p.m. Central in US and other countries. It is 10 p.m. in Ghana. I believe it is, you know, early hours of the morning. So we all make our sacrifices to be here so that we can show up for our business. And of course, we want to thank Mr. Daric for just coming on the call with us and giving us information that is sorely needed by the community as usual, and just being that rock star trainer that we know in FINTOCH. We have been going through many different changes, but we are seeing so many amazing things being rolled out into the ecosystem. I'm excited. If you are excited, you are on this call and you're excited about all of the new information, the new features that are being rolled out, the new ways of making money, drop some fires in the chat. Let's see that energy. Let's feel your temperature going forward, guys. Let's drop some fires in the chat. Let us just light this chat on fire, even as we welcome Mr. Daric to come on and give us some information, show us exactly where this company is going forward to. So guys, hold your questions. Make sure you get your paper. Make sure you have your pen. Make sure you are ready to learn and take notes, because knowledge is power. And only by acquiring knowledge are you able to move forward into a new level. Only by gathering knowledge, that is how you will be able to mine your money and mind your money and your investments in this ecosystem, and allow you to step into a new age of financial freedom. Guys, FinTouch is just going to a whole new level. If you know anything about blockchain, you understand that what we have here is extremely huge. And I'm excited. I see so many people excited in the chat, dropping fires. Guys, keep burning it up, even as we welcome Mr. Daric to come give us some important information. We appreciate you, Mr. Daric. And I'm going to go ahead and pass it over so we can get straight into it. Thank you, guys.
Hi, good morning to everyone here for Asia people, and good evening for, I believe in Jamaica or Nigeria or whatever country in the Africa and other part of country, maybe Canada or America. So welcome everyone here. For today, this morning, actually I'm not going to share what is our ecosystem or what is our technical, because I already shared at the previous session. So maybe today is more on update what company is doing, and what is the future, plus how you do the marketing planning. Okay, and as well, I think this is more workable or more functionable for you guys. So after almost a month has been worried about a lot of people, and finally actually we have our system getting better and better, and now it's update as what KOJO has been mentioned is today's onward is 3.04. So guys, you must update now. So what is the purpose of the 3.04? As a lot of people knowing that for the last whole week, a lot of people are using the third party, that is the Trust Wallet, TP Pocket, or MetaMask, or others wallet, to go into the Pancake Swap doing the LP, liquidity pool. Okay? So later I will share with you guys, you have the three choices, because in the market still a lot of people uncertainty that whether to follow the step of FINTOCH or just want to leave it, or maybe he or she got not sufficient fund for the time being, whereby they can't really get into the liquidity pool. So I believe you have three choices. You have three choices. Okay, so don't worry. You just follow what I say. Then later, after I sharing these three choices plus what you should do and the marketing plan, then later part I will give you some time for question Q&A, question and answer. So I believe, is it okay for you? So maybe I need to share the screen. So wait, Sassy, am I the host? So I can share screen.
Yes, you can go ahead and share.
Okay, can you see the whiteboard?
We see it.
Okay. Now, a lot of people. Okay, I'm talking about the first choice, whereby currently you don't have any sufficient fund. Okay, three. Okay, three choice. First, for those who got no fund, okay. So if you got no sufficient fund, what you should do? You don't do anything. Okay, you don't do anything. You just wait. Okay, wait for the harvest of our FTC. You get what I mean? But of course, depend on your value or your volume, whereby previously you invest. Some may have 10,000, 100,000, 1,000, or even so-called 100. I believe what you harvest as company is going to divide by 180 days, okay, to gain the FTC daily, okay, to release. So maybe in the beginning, for the first few months, you may see, why my FTC is on, just let's say you are 1,000 note subscriber, why the first few day or first week or first 1 month, why my FTC is only 0.00 something. So but don't worry, you can accumulate it, and after 180 days you can get it every day with the numbers of so-called this FTC getting more and more. Okay, so you can sell it to gain back your USDT. So this one is without worry. Okay, without worry, without pump in. Okay, another, okay, money, or so-called USDT. Why? Because a lot of people saying that, hey, FinTOCH is closing soon. That's why they want money. Look, I don't know if you see this latest movie that our boss, Mr. William Thompson, has made up the video introducing our new HQ in this Silicon Valley, whereby a lot of big giant organization like Google's, Amazon, all these are surrounding us, or so-called is with our neighbor. Okay, and then of course our HQ for Asia Pacific in Singapore still service for every day. We have the so-called sharing about FTC, what should do, and the JB office in Kuala Lumpur HQ also same thing. We serve everyone here every day. Okay, so we're still alive. Okay, this is choice number one, whereby you don't want to do anything or you don't do anything. Okay, so second, okay, second and third choice. This is similar requirement. Okay, first you must.
Yeah, Mr. Derek, sorry to cut you, but I think your voice goes away from the mic sometimes.
Okay, how about here now?
Yeah, better.
Okay, okay. First, okay. First, you must have a 0.1 FTC. This is minimum. Of course, you can have it more. Later, I will show you why you can have it more. Okay? Plus LP, so-called liquidity pool. Okay? In short form, equivalent of 0.1 FTC value of USDT. So assuming let's say currently 1 FTC equal to 400. So this 0.1 you need 40. This one you need 40. Total become 80. So for this, you are consider this account is activated. Also called this is a live account. Okay. So once this account activated, you got two choice. You got two benefit. First benefit, you can have it the refund, okay, of your capital. When? After our full ecosystem. Our full ecosystem has been implemented. Okay. So after implement, companies still need to take duration of 1 year. 1 year. Okay. Assuming let's say September 23, this ecosystem okay fully implement. Then September 24 is a full year. Am I right? So another September 25th, company will get this 1 year period to refund you your capital. So every month, okay, continuously. Plus, on top of that, you will gain profit of 20% to 300% to share with our company profit. Okay, so in order to get full refund, get what I mean, for your capital, you must activate your account. Okay, this is second choice, get refund. Okay, third choice is if you want to do network marketing, same thing, you need to do activation your account. Okay. just for your information, our direct sponsor still getting 0.15%. Second level, you get 0.1%. Okay, for ranking wise, GM, VP, SVP, ED, and MD. Okay. So GM, you will gain 0.2%. VP, 0.3%. SVP, 0.4%. ED, 0.5%. And MD, 0.6%. And we have the highest level called MD plus, +1, +2, +3. Okay, what will MD +1 get? 0.01% of the total groups, 0.02%, and 0.03%. Okay, so how to calculate? Assuming you are here, we are talking about GM, so follow up by VP to MD, then you know what is the criteria, or so-called what is the category and the requirement. Okay, refer to previous marketing plan, same. So I do it example for GM only. The first criteria of GM is 5 direct sponsor. Am I right? Second criteria is 50K of volume. Okay, this is still the same. All the requirements still the same, but the difference is the calculation. Okay, first of all, you must have 5 direct. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So every account must be activated. So you must put 0.1 FTC plus LP. Same as this 5%, okay, plus LP. 0.1 plus LP. 0.1 plus LP. 0.1 plus LP. 0.1 plus LP. Okay, so this 5 category, okay, we achieved the first requirement. Second requirement, how? From this onward, your downline, okay, assuming now after one week you accumulate total of 50 FTC. Okay, now currently is 400 per 1 FTC. That means your FTC is 50 times 400 become 20,000. Do you qualify this so-called GM? Definitely no. But this FTC, if grow up to 1,000 per unit, so 50 times 1,000, so you are qualified 50,000. Am I right? So then you are GM. Okay. Assuming the next day drop to 900. So 50 times 900 equivalent to 40,000. So you drop back to normal, no longer GM. Okay, what does it mean? That means your ranking will be go up, down, up, down, up, down. So to sustain the title or so-called ranking, you must work very closely to your downline, because got two things. Beside the volume, the value of FTC, okay, beside the FTC value, also got this problem, so-called assuming Assuming let me drop off. Assuming now FTC value is 1,000, but someone sell off 10 unit, then become 40. So it's 40 times 1,000 equivalent to 40,000. So you also disqualified for GM. Okay, disqualified. Okay, then if after accumulate, let's say 50, okay, 50, the price shoot up to 10,000. So meaning 50 times 10,000 is 500,000. 500,000 actually is somewhere around SVP, but you must make sure to SVP down you. So you are qualified for SVP. Correct? Okay? So all this is depend on your value of FTC and the LP pool inside. Now, a lot of people now asking, every time, let's say account 1, account, let's say X, okay. Inside the account X, you add, okay, 0.1 FTC plus LP. Okay, this is fundamental. If you want to reach your value higher, you can add another one. Let's say you got new friend. Now you share your link to your new friend or new investor. They can come in with 10,000. Out of 10,000, 5,000 equivalent of FTC plus LP 5,000. Okay, so 5,000. If let's say how much can converted to FTC? If let's say 1,000, that means it's 5 FTC. If this is our value of FTC is 1,000, that means here is also a 5. This is 5,000 USDT. You get what I mean? So your volume of this group increase another 10K. If your friend or newcomer or your existing client do it this way, so your group size will increase another 10,000. Okay, so your reward, your bonus also increase another 10,000. Okay, now in the new version 3.04, you got no headed going to open another TP pocket or what. You just go into our new version. Below there is one FTC. Then you click in, you can add in the LP pool already. So it's very convenient as our updated so-called version. Okay, maybe I can show you. I can show you. Wait, my line here a bit poor, so start broadcasting.
Yeah, now you can move to the FinTOC app. Yeah.
Okay. Hmm? Wait, is it still at the old version? Wait. Oh. Ayo,
Yes, it is.
sorry. It's the old version.
Sarah, Sassy has the new version, so she can show us the new version. Yeah.
So I think Sasi, you share the new version. So sorry about it. I stopped sharing.
All right, 1 second. Let me just. Yeah. Okay, I'm just joining with my phone now. Real quick. KOJO, make my phone co-host.
Okay, you're ready.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, you're co-host now.
Okay, good.
Okay, now you can see the bottom part there. Okay, you can see the bottom part there. There's one icon beside the home. That is the FTC. Okay, that is the FTC. So you can click in to the FTC and add liquidity. So now it's very simple. Very simple. Okay? So once you add, actually the account is active. Also called, if you got new investor come in, you can have, let's say, 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000, just divide by 2, half FTC, half USDT, but the volume is the same. Okay, if let's say 5,000, you don't have enough. Okay, so they won't show you, because if your amount is in tally, okay. So now you can go to the FTC, and you see company already set it V2. Okay, our LP pool is V2, but now currently actually we are still using the pancake swap, as our on-fin swap has not ready. So I believe it will go to version 3.05 maybe. So after update, you need to remove from your pancake swap, and then you come in again to the FinSwap. But a lot of people ask, why need so trouble? You have the two choice. One choice, you do it now, because ultimately, if those who got direct sponsor, who got this ranking GM to MD, they can earn it now. Okay, they can earn it now. Okay, but of course, those normal investor whereby no direct sponsor, nothing, so they no need to do it. It's okay. They can wait until the FinSwap is implement. Okay, and then the after the implementation, another thing is PancakeSwap also given to all the user. This is from PancakeSwap, not us. Around 0.8 to 1.3% on daily basis. So you can currently earn two things if you go doing the network or recommend direct sponsor or whatever. So this is the benefit for you to do it now. But for those who refuse to do, you can wait until the FinSwap implement, then only you do it. Okay? or else after the FinTOch implement, you can have it additionally. That means inside the pancake swap also do it at the liquidity plus FinTOch also at the liquidity. So you got two account, but doesn't matter because that is your own money. You can withdraw it going immediately and come out immediately. Okay, not like previously lending part you need to wait for 7 days. This one no, you can remove it immediately and cash out and quickly shift back to our FinTOch. Okay, so later part, I believe KOJO also do ask me, hey, where is the lending coming back? Yes, we are coming back soon. Okay, SASSY, you can close the apps already, no problem. Okay, the lending part will coming back around June end or July beginning. So once our this public chain has been stable, now getting better and better, okay? Because you see, a lot of thing is like that. We are considered a newborn baby as we only 10 months plus or getting 11 months, okay? So next month, July, is our first anniversary in Singapore, okay? In Singapore, the date of the event is confirmed on 12th July. Everyone is welcome at your own expenses. A lot of people asking, hey, got accommodation, hotel or flight. Currently, no information on this. But as I can say, is no. Why? 10,000, assuming if 5,000 going to pay your this hotel accommodation or flight, that's a huge amount. But for this kind of event, actually, eventually, for all MLM, for all investment company, actually is paid by the owner or so-called participant. So you can book it now, or should you need to apply visa, quickly go and apply. So you can come 1-2 day in a far earlier, or you want to extend your stay and enjoy your holiday in Singapore, all are welcome. The venue actually we already announced in a few months ago, but just to make you remind, is at Expo Singapore. That is to celebrate our first anniversary. Okay, so we accommodate for 10,000 participants. So I believe many of you guys will come. Okay, this Latif also make the reservation from us already. I think huge number of him, and start apply the visa. For us in Malaysia or Asian country, very simple. No need visa. We just go in. That's all. So I believe this is a grand celebration. Okay, and of course, for this newborn baby, actually, you can see a newborn baby can have 60 million of user within 10 months, and with the main chain and parallel chain, parallel chain, we can fundraise it more than 100 million. What do you think? This small baby, actually it born is giant baby, and with the tie-up with the ecosystem, I believe FinTOch will be number one in the world for blockchain company, and we are the best public chain that ever people many so-called many platform or many company will slowly and switch it to our platform. Why? Because of the stability, scalability, security plus speed. Since we are the only one using dual chain, lower change. Okay, because out there in the market, they either do single chain. Okay, either they use Ethereum base or they use Solana or Phantom base. So but this we have it in our public chain. This is our FINTOCH advantage. That's why if you believe and currently our this FTC is valued at around 430. So I encourage everyone, guy, you quickly go and add in the LP now, okay, to activate your account, because there is a reason why this 1 week the price still sustain at 300 plus, 400 plus, because company also worried about the price shoot up too high. It will scare all the current or existing member. So we want to give you a chance to come in. That is why company also pump in a lot of money, a lot of USDT inside the LP pool to make the price sustain at around 300-400. But after this 1-2 weeks, majority of our member have been so-called update or add the liquidity pool. We will open and let the price go up. We believe at least 1,000 and above. After 3 months, 5 to 10,000 easily. So by that time, maybe you a lot of new investor come. There is a burden, but don't worry. As for all the system wise, for the system, we are following this white paper, but we are ahead of our white paper. Okay, but for network marketing, company got the right to change the structure. Why I say so? Assuming now 401 FTC, so you put in the LP, you just add another 40 USD. Am I right? So easily you can obtain or so-called activate your account. But if next time our price shoot up to 5,000 or 10,000, do you think this requirement of minimum 0.1 is still compulsory? I believe company will do some adjustment. Maybe it's not 0.1, maybe it's 0.05 or something else, depend on the market. So this one is changeable as for network marketing. Other than that, I believe it's still go according to our FINTOCH plan, and eventually we want to go in to listed at this Nasdaq with a huge or so-called aggressive amount to be in the Nasdaq. Okay, so this is our whole planning. Okay, so guys, I believe my sharing is here up to this stage, and should I open for some question Q&A? Okay, so SASSY, you can hand over.
All right, thank you so much for that, Mr. Daric. Really appreciate you coming on and just really breaking that down for us. We're gonna go ahead and take some questions. So if you have questions, guys, please raise your hands. We're gonna take them in the order that they came up, and we're going to limit it to 10 questions and then allow Mr. Daric to go, okay? So first person, all right, we see we have Passive Queen with her hands up. Go ahead and unmute Passive Queen and ask the question, please.
Good night, sis. Thank you, Derek, for coming on tonight to give us what we needed. I have one question, and I need some clarification for our community.
I think Passive Queen, your sound there is got some noise.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, but much better.
All right, must be my headphones. I'm sorry.
Okay,
First, I want to say thank you for coming on tonight to give us a lot of clarification that we needed. However, I do need one more clarification. With the FTC, we're supposed to be utilizing FTC BEP 20, correct? Or is it
Yes.
FTC 10? It's supposed to be BEP 20?
Okay, so first, from what you mine in, you are getting FTCF. Then you have to swap it to FTC BEP. Then only you can add into the liquidity pool
Okay,
via
that's what I thought.
V2. Via V2, not V3.
That's what I thought. I just really wanted a clarification because a lot of people, some people are thinking it needs to be in Fin. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome. Those who already got answer, maybe you can put down your this end, so to minimize the Q&A.
Yeah, what we'll do is that we want to prioritize the co-host first, the leader. So next we'll have David Chandler with his question. And Mr. Ardell, I know you did have some questions. You're next with the questions. Thank you.
Hi, Derek. And
Hi, it's you again.
yeah, oh, it's me
That's
again.
your brother. That's your brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kojo's my brother. Thank you, Kojo and Sassy, for putting this together. And Derek, thank you for coming on. I just have a couple of quick questions, and that is the first one you already answered. Do we still have to have 0.1 in the FTC fin?
No. So long you already buy 0.1 FTC BEP together with the LP, that's all. But you can put more, you can buy more, because ultimately our these bonuses is based on how much you put the FTC plus LP, okay? But you just leave it at the you leave it at FTCF or leave it at FTC BEP without doing anything. Actually, the bonus is not counted.
You said the bonus not counted, right? If you just leave it.
Yes.
It has to be in the liquidity pool.
Yes.
Okay. Originally, when we got the node position, there was a referral program that was set up for nodes. Like, there was same structure and everything. You would get 0 point something of FTCs based on what everybody earns in your group on your first line, second line, and then if you get to move up to GM and all that. Is that done away? I mean, is that gone?
No. People are gaining for a few days already. So long your structure is ready, or let's say you converted 10,000 of your member already, do the activation 0.1 plus the LP or plus another amount. Actually, they already gained the bonuses already.
No, I mean, the original thing was that if you had 0.1 in your FTC fin, you would be getting more FTCs from whatever your team earns on your first and second level, and then if you got enough volume, you move up into the ranks. Is that gone now? I mean, is that?
No. David, you remember just now I said the three choice. The two and the third choice, you must activate your account.
Okay. So what you're saying is that they have to have the FTC and the liquidity pool in order for us to earn this override.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If I might come in real quick here, just to allow for some clarification, Mr. Darrick, I think what David is also asking is originally we were supposed to be earning from the amount or the value of the FTC being held by all our downlines who were mining from the nodes. So he's asking, are we also going to be receiving rewards from the mining of the persons under a...
No.
Or that is gone and we're just doing liquidity?
No. 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 No, it's not gone, but it's just that after mining, they have to do an additional inside the LP pool. If you don't do that, you don't get the bonus.
Mm-hmm. So do we still earn from their mining?
No.
cost?
If you just leave it at your FTCF, no, you don't earn anything from that.
Okay.
Okay, so
David,
thank you.
that clarifies it.
Yeah, thank you, Sassy, for clarifying that. But so what let me just get this straight. So if we have the liquidity pool and FTC, then are we earning off of the FTC also, including the FTC bet 20, or how does that work?
No. You will earn FTC.
Okay.
The value of, let's say, USDT, you earn, let's say GM is 100 USDT. Am I right? So you will earn around 0.25 FTC.
Okay, and that's separate from being in the liquidity pool, right? That's you earn that and you can cash that out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The we're, the main site is down, so a lot of people are not able to get to the updates, and the iPhones are not being updated. We keep updating it, and it keeps going back to version 3.0.3. Do you know when they'll get that fixed, or?
Later, I will send the apps for KOJO. That is what the admin said can access from this, but I haven't tried. Okay.
Okay.
I will send
Okay.
the link for you guys.
Also, you guys can try again because the website was up when I checked it about 5 minutes ago. So
Wait, I send now, KOJO. I send to you now.
Okay.
Coach, there was a couple of things I asked you yesterday. Maybe you can ask that, but I just want to ask one last thing because I don't want to take up too much time here.
Okay.
Derek, do you have the address to the Silicon Valley headquarters? Wasn't it?
Currently, we are not allowed to let everyone go there because I believe majority in USA also can go there easily. They are doing some updating for our system, so we are not open for public yet. That is why we are not give you any address. Okay. To avoid disturbing of their process, because we really want to have our whole system implement it fast. But should a lot of visitor coming, then there is a so-called disruption. Okay, so I try to avoid. So we are not even out you any address. So apologize. Okay.
You have a timeline, by the way.
Yes.
So,
is there a timeline of when they're going to open that up so that people can visit?
Yeah. Because actually after this everything implement, after the anniversary in July, August we start receive invitation for those MD plus.
Oh, only the MD plus will be able to go to the Silicon.
Yeah, batch by batch. Of course.
Okay.
I mean, if we are no title, how to invite you? So sorry.
Okay. So that's a target, right? We have to hit MD plus.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
I believe start from August. There's a small group of MD plus will first go to visit our HQ. That is a complimentary. What I understand is full complimentary. That means flight, hotel accommodation plus tour is fully paid by company.
I see. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Derek. Thank you, Sassy. Thank you, Kojo.
Welcome. For those already got the answer, you can lower down your hand.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, great. So Mashonda, do you have a question after Mr. Ardell? Mr. Ardell, you're up. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. Good morning, Derek, to you. An excellent job with your illustration. So I want to have two questions. The first is related to the direct referrals. I know that some persons are strategic builders as they build downwards, potentially between two power leaders, possibly. But there are a number of persons who would build laterally, just maybe YouTubers or different persons just getting first, on the front line. So you mentioned, and a number of persons would mention 0.15, but it doesn't go into detail as to whether or not that's a one-time bonus, or is it based on the size of the investment in the liquidity pool of that person? What if their bonus increases? Is it daily pay? So how can you break that down for us to let us know exactly what that 0.15 means?
Okay, assuming you have one investor come in 10,000. Okay, so you have to do it 5,000 to obtain the FTC plus another 5,000 USDT. Total 10,000 add into the LP. Okay, then you will gain 0.15 as a direct sponsor every day from this 10,000.
So it's 0.15 of 10,000 every single day.
Yes, every single day.
In perpetuity, that's like forever.
In what?
Like forever.
Huh? What's that?
I believe he's saying as long as the liquidity is in the pool, you will always get the 0.15. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, unless the person already withdraw out.
Okay, that's good. No, that's strong. Thanks.
Okay,
So
it's
my other
similar
question,
like previous. You see, previously if the person 10,000 come in, actually you got daily 15 USDT. Same thing. Now 10,000 coming, you got 0.15. Actually, you got the value of 15 USDT value of FTC. It's just that in the form of FTC, that's all.
okay, got it. That's clear. Now the other question is related to the liquidity pool. I don't know how much you can speak to the payment structure from PancakeSwap, because I know that we get some benefit from them. However, when we go in and do the V2 LP, I've noticed that you'll see an APR. It varies, but let's assume that it was an APR of 45%, and then we see a percentage of what we get based on 365 days when you annualize it. My question is that APR paid from FINTOCH or is it paid from PancakeSwap, and does the APR ever change?
Okay, so for your information, company only pay the ranking bonus, sponsor bonus, direct sponsor or second level. At the LP pool is subject to the PancakeSwap. How much they give, we roughly let you know is around the 0.8 like that. Okay, but it's up to the PancakeSwap to give you maybe 0.5, 0.2, we don't know. But roughly there is a bonus for you by PancakeSwap, not from us, not from FinTOCH. That one is extra bonus.
Okay, now I understand that. Now from a marketing perspective, because I'm going out, I'm marketing, and this is a part of FinTOCH. When I see 45% APR, what can I tell a prospect? Are they getting 45% on the entire amount? Because now, what I know personally about liquidity pools, you have the FTT portion that's going to basically be locked, and they can typically use the USDT portion to pool all of the funds. Let's say millions of wallets, millions of persons with USDT injected. They can take that fund, go out, do arbitrage or different types of trading or whatever, make money. We don't care how they make their money. The question is, do we know anything of the inner workings of that, how what they
Okay.
promise to pay is distributed?
Adil, simple. If the APR is 45%, do you think 1 month is around 1 point something percent or few percent? You divide by 12. Okay? So that is what pancake swap. Because our fund all inject to the pancake swap. So pancake swap, how is going to use the fund? So sorry to say, we don't know. But they will give us as a extra bonus while we are doing the some transaction. Because the more we inject to the LP, the more money they gain. So how they are going to distribute to us? Okay, so it's subject to the pancake swap. It's not within our marketing plan. Okay, it just you don't use this as an attraction for new investor. Okay, once you use it, same thing, you will keep on asking, hey, how much? No, this is extra bonus for you. Okay,
Okay, that's fair. No, that's fair.
okay, so you only use like, okay, currently you come in 10,000. Now currently you are subscribed at 430. If 1 month later shoot up to 1,000, that means you gain around 5,007. That is your profit. Plus, if you doing network, you got network sales, team sales, like you are GM, up to MD. That is the marketing attraction. Not saying that, hey, now you put to pancake swap give you how much? No, we are not. I just say, if you do it currently, you got extra bonus from this pancake swap. If you don't want to do, it's okay. Wait until our FinTOCH come, then only you buy it, you so-called you want to activate it. But those leader already got network, like KOJO, SASSY, they already got network. Do you think they want to earn the group sales volume now? Or you want to wait for maybe 2 weeks later we have our own FinTOCH? Of course you can earn it now. Why don't you earn at least 1 week, 2 weeks, or whatever? You earn it first, right? Am I right?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Okay, so just to add clarity on what he said, right? So the LP pools in general all run kind of the same way, right? No matter the decentralized exchange you use, 2 pairs, and once you put it into the pool, it's smart contract regulated, meaning that with PancakeSwap, it has no owner. The code itself will look at the amount of liquidity, price of the token, and then the amount of users who are already providing liquidity already. Then it automatically generates your APR. So whatever percentage you see, now some people would deposit. We saw even some people in our group deposit as little as $100 pair, right? And got an APR of 500%. Now you divide that by 12, that's what you're getting every month, right? Or you divide it by 365, and that's what you get every day. So we've seen people earn, and I've been doing the calculations around board, it's around 0.15% ROI all the way to 1.8%, depending on how much you choose to put into the pool. But here's the beautiful thing. You put in the pool, you can always access your funds. This is LPs have been running since the beginning of decentralized exchanges. This is something that is outside of FinTOCH, but the fact that they have written the code in a way that the LP token connects to your FinTOCH wallet, as in you get your receipts. That receipt, your LP token, is what they use to generate your activity to pay you the rewards. So everyone in your downline or in your team who provides LP, you're gonna get paid on the compensation plan, right? So you look at it this way. We just got an explanation that there's about 3 ways to go around this. Number one, you choose to not participate in anything because you probably have a lot of money in the nodes and you're comfortable with what you are earning every day from your nodes. All you do is you withdraw, and then you extract your mine value, and you trade that for USDT, and that's fine. And I believe for those that choose that, that is a good way to go around it. Then there's option 2. You are an active participant. You actually want to receive your refund in your vouchers, right? We know that within a year, the entire ecosystem of over 14 different products integrated into this ecosystem would all be completed. And everyone who has used your vouchers for nodes or not used your vouchers, whatever you see in your eco investment, FTC eco investment in your profit section, in your back office, you're getting all that money back. How do you get it back? You need to qualify. How do you qualify? You need to have a minimum of 0.1 inside of the Pancake Swap LP. So 0.1 FTC, if today is $400, that means you add a $40 USDT pair, $40 USDT and 0.1 FTC. You put it in the pool and you leave it there, never touch it till the refunds have been paid out. So now when you have a team of, let's say, maybe 500 wallets in your organization, if everyone is doing that at $100, let's say it's 50-50, $50, $50, and there's $100, that puts you at GM automatically. So I guess this is what they integrated to allow people that had built teams to be able to earn during this transition period while we wait for FinSwap to be completed at the end of the month, while we wait for FinTOCH to be integrated next month, and then the lending to come on board together with all these things. So with the liquidity pools, I believe is going to be spread across Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and SunSwap. It's not going to be on one chain, right, Mr. Derek?
Yeah, I believe we're still using our PancakeSwap as well, because through this PancakeSwap, officially they catch up the eyes of public currently. You see, we have been ranking number 1. I don't know whether you know that. If you go to this AVE AI, okay, you can check. Our ranking now is at number 1 FTC. Okay,
Yeah.
so that is a great result for all.
Yeah, also on BitKeep, you guys can track FTC's performance, and you can even see live all the money going in and out of the liquidity on BitKeep wallet. And it's been ranking number 1 trending for the last couple of days. And this is a huge thing in the crypto space. All eyes are looking at this project as far as those that are into crypto and trading in DeFi, right? So yeah, Mr. Adel, great question, and I hope we were able to answer it. So,
Yeah.
Sarah Julian, I think you can take the next 4, 5 questions from the hands that are raised.
Alrighty, righty. Let's take a look. Okay. Chris Clark, go ahead and unmute.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
We hear you.
We can hear you.
First of all, thank you guys so much for putting this together. Very, very informative here, Derek. Thank you for your time. Real quick question. For a new person coming on board, they enroll, they take their position to become active. What their explanation needs to be is whatever 0.1 of FTC is at the moment, that needs to be doubled, and that's what they need to have in liquidity. So as long as they have that in liquidity, they don't need any additional FTC BEP20 or any additional FTC FIN. It's, if it currently, I enrolled somebody right now, it would be basically $80 out of their pocket, and that would give them the 0.1 of FTC BEP20 and the liquidity, the USDT, completing the pair. As long as that is sitting in liquidity, that new person is now active in the comp plan.
Yeah. So long he do this for the newcomer, the account is active. But should they want to earn more, they can add extra extra more than 0.1 FTC, they can get 2, 5, 10 or whatever amount. But currently they can buy from the members for FTC BEP, or they can swap inside our own swap.
All right, awesome. Coach Chris, I hope that answered your question. All right, let's go to Robert Moore. Go ahead and unmute.
Thank you, everyone, for all of the information that has been brought tonight. Derek, everybody. For the second time, I won't call names, but I really do appreciate everything that everybody's doing to bring this information to the forefront. I have just a little bit of confusion in my own mind in reference to the linkage to both Pancake Swap and Trust Wallet, for example, for us, as far as the security goes of the Node wallet. Should we be linking the Trust Wallet in order to make these transactions and the Pancake Swap wallet to the wallet where our Node funds lie?
Few days ago, we still using Trust Wallet or TP Pocket or MetaMask Bigcape, okay, to do this transaction. But as for new version of 3.04, you can do it at our own apps, as SASSY just now already show you guys. The below, the bottom there, the second beside the home, that is the FTC. You can click inside and do the transaction. Okay?
So we can do both the liquidity and the FTC and the BEP inside of the FINTOCH wallet now.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you very much. That was my question.
Thank you.
All right, great. All right, so next person, we will take Dorette Headley. Go ahead and unmute, please. And guys, if your questions have already been answered, please lower your hands. Don't keep your hands up, okay? Dorette, you can go ahead.
Okay, good night, everyone. I am a bit confused. I'm wondering if, as a member, and I want to participate in the lending when it starts in July, do I need to buy into the liquidity pool? That's my first question.
Okay, so your question is, in order to participate in the lending, do you need to add to the liquidity pool, correct?
That's it, yes.
Dorothy, maybe just now you missed up. As I said, you want to active your account, what should you do?
What was that?
If you want to active your account, what should you do?
Oh, I do have the requirement for the in FinTOCH of the more than 0.1 FTC in my fin. But what I wanted to know is, do I need to also enter the liquidity pool?
If you want to do network, yes, you must do that. So for lending side, is it a network marketing? So if yes, then you have to do it. Otherwise, you just hold it as a normal. As I said earlier stage, there is 3 choices for you. Guys, remember or not? Okay? So this is the question that I already bring out.
I wasn't on, I fell asleep.
So maybe I understand the question differently. I think I've had someone ask me a question like this. Mr. Derek, is it mandatory to provide liquidity on PancakeSwap before you can participate inside of FinToch's own lending on FinSwap? That's one question that I had from one of my people.
Okay. Okay, what is the purpose for you to have this lending?
The liquidity in PancakeSwap, right?
Okay, so
That is
you
so
see,
you are active.
because as for those who know how to trade in this coin, they will do the lending part. Okay, and as for new investor, we want to invite them to come in. Okay, and you want to so-called activate your account. The basic fundamental that you must have minimum current requirement is 0.1 plus the LP. That's all. So you need to do that. That's all.
Okay, so that answers it, right? When the lending comes out in FinSwap, that's FinToch's own chain, you are required to at least have your LP liquidity, right? Liquidity providing inside of PancakeSwap, meaning that you need to at least have your 0.1 FTC with your USDT inside of PancakeSwap before you are considered to participate in the lending and borrowing on FinChain. Okay.
Okay, I have one other question. I just picked up my Android and realized that I need to update the FinTouch app, and I'm hitting on Android and it's not allowing me to do it at all. So probably I need to get some help with that. And formerly I would just hit upgrade and it would just install, and I don't know what's the problem. So I don't have the latest version right now.
You maybe can remove and rebind again, re-upload again. Okay, so maybe KOJO can share the link for Miss Dorothy, okay, to reinstall back. The system currently no problem, no problem. It's just that for iPhone user, the system may be a bit stuck. So for
It's
Android
on
user,
not the iPhone.
For Android user, there's no problem.
Well,
Just
I'm having a problem. I guess I'll have to talk to
No,
KOJO.
what you have to do, Dorette, is delete the app and install the app again from the website. That's all you have to do.
That, and I'm still having a problem. It's okay. I'll work on it.
Okay.
yeah.
Just come into
KOJO, if you don't mind.
Yeah, thank you.
KOJO, if you don't mind, Dorrit, I believe she may have gotten on a little late, but she did bring up a good point that maybe a lot of persons are still not clear on. She's thinking that there needs to be a requirement to have 0.1 FTC FIN in the wallet, because even today some persons were telling me, oh, so I need to get like 150, 0.1 FIN in the FTC FIN in the wallet, plus the 0.1 FTC BEP20 plus the matching USDT BEP20. So I'm sure Derek can clarify for us, but I believe we no longer or never really did need 0.1 FTC FIN in the wallet, correct?
Okay, currently we have two FIN-F and FIN-DEP. Am I right? So guys, you need to convert FTC-F to FTC-BEP. Then only you can add into your LP. You get me? If you just leave it FTC-F, you nothing you can do.
Thank you. That's clear. That's very clear for the teams. Thank you. KOJO, back to you.
Okay, thank you. Sarah Julian, we take last question.
Last question, no. We're gonna take Michelle. Go ahead, Michelle, and unmute.
Yes, my question is in reference to when we bought the Supernode the first time and we got FTCH BEP. And with that, it's still showing in my wallet. What do we do with that? Is that still valid, that money that when we bought the Supernode originally and we got money off of that?
Okay, so we have two type of note. One is super note, whereby the first phase you are purchasing, okay, you are subscribed. Second, at the FinChain, that is the 10,000 note we are selling. Okay, so all this currently combination, and it will show it your FTCF. Okay, once every day release, you can withdraw it to your wallet, so whatever you saw, for those who already subscribed the Super Note Plus Note, that is the combination amount that you will get every day, and you can see how much they already released. Okay, so it's all at your FTCF. Then, should you want to do it liquid, add into LP, you need to convert it to FTCBEP. Otherwise, you just leave it like that. Do I answer your question?
Okay, maybe the question wasn't asked right. So, Mr. Derek, I wanted to know the FTH, right? When are we able to trade FTH? Is it when FinSwap comes out at the end of the month?
Oh no. Just now she's asking FTH, so sorry about that. FTH is currently you obtain it, and once it listed at Nasdaq, you can exchange it with the physical share, the number of share. Okay. Currently, we're still waiting for the news. What you can do it, or you want to sell it at where? Okay, but the FTH is for you to exchange for the share at the Nasdaq. That's all.
Okay, so I hope that question was answered. We are waiting to get an official announcement on how we can currently trade FTH. But for those that are willing to hold, it would be integrated into being transferred for shares once they are listed. Okay, that's the equity token. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I believe we need to end out the session, and hope that everyone is get dynamic and get enthusiasm, and go to market and share with your friends about our FTC. Of course, once we got any news or update, we actually will announce it in our SVP group. So some of the leader inside this room is inside our SVP group, so you can see the news or updated information. Thanks. And I pass the mic for Sassy. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Derek. We appreciate you once again for coming on. A lot of people in our group, they're thinking of coming over to the Singapore event, myself included. So you may just see me at the Singapore event, right? We're gonna come and get some of the energy, see what FinTouch is up to, and bring that back to our team. So we're really, really excited for that. And I just want to say that it's just amazing to me how FinTouch just basically reinvented itself and created a whole new ecosystem that I think ultimately will prove to be way more profitable than what we just had before. What we had before was great, but no, what we have now is absolutely amazing. And I think we're going to go from strength to strength. So we want to thank you so much for coming on once again. We know that you're super busy, especially with all of these things rolling out, but you took the time out of your morning to come spend some time with us. So thank you so much, Mr. Derek, and we will definitely see you once again. All right.
Thank you. Yes. Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Mr. Derek.
Bye.
Yes, thank you.
I'm at a booth now. Thank you.
Okay. Take it easy later. Okay, so
share me the Zoom link,
recording. Okay, yeah. We'll share the recording. Okay, so team, hang on tight. I'm gonna take us through a quick 5-minute breakdown, because now we've heard the roadmap. Now we understand what's going on, right? I'll do a quick 5-minute breakdown and Sarah Julian will take us through how to use the new app, right, to purchase FTC, to swap FTC, and to provide liquidity to the pancake swap pool. Now the system is very, very duplicatable. You don't have to have this wallet and import this here. It's all in one place. And all you have to do is type the amounts, right? So also in the Zoom, I'm gonna be sharing the links, right? He just sent me the new links where we can literally download the new app because they updated their servers, right? So if you look at vpshostings.com and you look at all these hosting websites, you can track the FTC, the FINTOCH website, and you can see that across multiple servers, they are now running updates. Only a few of them are alive, so I think maybe these particular links are the ones that are alive, and the other ones are gonna come on live, especially for iPhone users. But if you just click on any of the links I've provided in the chat, you should be able to download the FTC wallet via any of these links. One thing I like about FinTalk is that they made sure they bought every domain possible for their website so that no one can easily create malicious fake pages. So that is one great thing that they have done. So real brief, let's go on to the screen. Just want to break down a few things. Okay, so this is a website I use to help me track not just the chart, but the transactions that go on a daily basis on FTC. Because I'm not really a chart guy, but one thing I do look at is most of the information that is out there. So here, you can see that the total liquidity currently is sitting at 35.91 million, right? In the last 24 hours, the transactions buy and sell have accumulated to 13.7, right? Let me actually refresh the page just to be 100% sure. Let me refresh it. Okay, that's it. Yeah, so the next thing we look at is how much USDT has been pulled. When we say pulled, this is what has been put in the liquidity pool. 17.95 million over the last 4-5 days, right? Incredible. That's how much is already gone in. Most projects can't even boast of millions in their first days, right? So here is the pooled FTC. 41,920 FTC coins have been pulled. So currently around on BSC chain, on the Binance Smart Chain, there's only 41,920 coins available, limited supply, right? That is why we're going to see a lot of price action. When you look at the charts, we'll go into it. FTC has been climbing, right? Has been climbing. Since this coin went live for trading, I believe on the 12th, right? So in the last 9 days, 77,000 holders. Show me a cryptocurrency that can boast of over 10,000 holders in its first 10 days. Not a lot. Very rare. FTC is different, and that's why this is going to do numbers and attract a lot of people, right? So how many buys in the last 24 hours? 7,775 buys, 6,710 sells. So what is the current price? $428. You see, these are the things you need to look at and ask yourself, why will I provide liquidity if you are on the fence? Now, FTC moved from here in the last 4 days, 298, all-time high around this time. Well, not all-time, but a high of 460 something, currently sitting at 428, right? 428. So the question you ask yourself is, who earned all the fees of the transactions that went on Now let's try and see over the last 7 days, right? 95 million in volume. Who has been earning from these fees? The people that have provided liquidity inside of PancakeSwap. Even if it's 1%, what's 1% of 95 million, right? Just think about that. Every day that we sit, there's a lot of money to be made, free money from earning fees on these LP pools. And that's the advantage we can take. So even if you're mining on your nodes and you're producing the coin FTC, instead of holding it in your wallet, waiting for that special price that you have put in your mind, maybe you are waiting to sell at 800, at 1,000, you have a chance to let your money earn some extra coins for you, both FTC and USDT, 50-50 ratio. So that is the value of providing liquidity, right? And also we heard about the reason for teams, and also to be active, to be considered for your refund, right? That is the mandatory thing we are hearing. If you want that refund a year to come from now, you might as well get in. Why wait till FTC is at $5,000 a coin to go buy, maybe 0 point something, or just buy a couple hundreds at that time when you can get in right now for $42. Now, there's one thing I want to share about liquidity pools, and not financial advice, but you always have to watch the price that you get into the pool. That's very important, right? If you get in now, it's a good time because it's low, because if the coin does go up, then you are in profit both ways. That's your earnings from the pool as well as the price appreciation on your FTC. But if the price has gone below the price you went into it, then, not financial advice, but it's recommended that you do not exit the pool, because you need to wait till you get back to the price at which you got in. So if I have $1,000 in FTC and $1,000 in USDT, I put it together, I provide 2,000 to the pool. Now FTC, let's say, starts, the price I'm getting in is at $1,000, for example, right? So it's one coin, I got in for $1,000. Now if FTC drops 30%, for example, right? And I decide to exit, pull out my money from the pool. What happens? It means that now I'm only going to be able to pull out $700 worth of FTC and $700 worth of USDT. I'm not going to get 700 in FTC and 1,000 in USDT because I put 1,000 in there. It's a 50-50 ratio, plus whatever you have earned from the fees. So you want to always take it out at the price you got in or higher, right? So this is what I wanted to share, very important. It hasn't been made clear in many of these YouTube videos, so you want to pass it on to your team. What is the good price to get in? I would say now, because if you look at these charts, all the chart people will tell you that this is support, here is support, right? Here is support. FTC would come as low as 340, right? Maybe then bounce back again, right? So there's a lot of transactions. What is the incentive for buyers? Only 77,000 wallets on the Binance Smart Chain. Now the word is going out. The app has been made much easier, right? When you go to Asia, the teams, I see a lot of older people, right? People well above their 50s inside this project. I believe most of them have not gone to provide liquidity because they are not going to be able to maneuver through these different wallets. But now that it's been put all in one place, and SASSY is going to show you in the new update, you're going to wake up to massive holders awakening on the Binance Smart Chain of this, meaning that more and more transactions are going to be ongoing and is gonna push this price. 1 million wallets, even spending $100 is 100 million in volume, right? So just think about that. Timing is everything when it comes to crypto. You can track FTC also in CoinMarketCap, right? You can see all the information. The next question is, people ask, well, is this coin even safe, right? Is there any Is the company stealing our money through the coin? Well, here you can track the information, and you can always see everything on chain, right? Here is a good analytics website, source code verified. The one thing I wanted to share, the creator, the contract creator is right here. Let me get this. And the contract owner, right? And then the token contract address. So creator creates, transfers ownership to the contract. Now no one owns the contract. That's what's going on with the system. So let's go ahead and look at some of the other details. Majority of the coins is held inside of the pools, not in any special person's wallet, right? Majority of the coins is held in the pools, 41,000 inside of the LP, and then you have different wallets and different people who have bought some coins and are stacking some coins, right? You can see everything on the blockchain. Now, there's no mint function, meaning that no one can wake up and say, I'm just gonna print 5,000 coins and go and sell. This is not me saying this. This is from an analytics website where I'm only reading off the screen, right? There's no function to retrieve ownership. Owner cannot change balance. No hidden owner. So this is very important when you're dealing with any cryptocurrency on any project. There has to be an independent way to track every single thing, right? Token cannot self-destruct. No call risk. That's the next thing I wanted to show. There's no honeypot. Very, very important. Honeypot is the ability to create backdoors inside of the token where you can even increase the tax. So every time somebody is trading, it's just putting giant fees on the trades. No, it's not here. None of this. No malicious code. They cannot suspend trading. Holders are able to sell anything they have and able to buy, right? Very, very important. These are things that we need to look at. So we have something good here, right? It's just up to us to take advantage of it. As you can see again, the owner has nothing, creator has nothing. Everything is independent. So as you can see, all the different version 2s actually are the ones that have most of the FTC, right? All these different wallets are the ones, and these are all pools that are holding most of the FTC, right? These are the ones holding most of the, it's all on PancakeSwap, holding most of the FTC, right? So this is very important. So we have something good here, people. Sarah Julian, take us through how to use the new integration on the app. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for that quick walkthrough, KOJO. Right. So now we're going to go ahead and check out the new updates, guys. See what is new in the app and how we can now add liquidity in the app without even having to, import our wallet to Trust Wallet and all the steps that we've been doing thus far. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. All right, now let's go over to FinTOCH. So whilst we were going along here, I took the liberty of adding in this wallet, adding just a little bit of FTC BEP20 as well as some USDT. So as you can see here, guys, I have added one FTC here and about $76 of USDT BEP20. Okay. Now, of course, you're also going to need some BNB. I have about $12 here. Okay, so you're also going to need BNB because although this is now a feature inside of the FinTOCH app, they have basically, right, placed placed access to PancakeSwap from inside of your FinTOCH. So it's still running on PancakeSwap, which is the Binance blockchain, right? So we're going to need BNB for gas fees until we change over to FINTOCH. So we're gonna go right over here to FTC. So this new icon we have in updated app. We're gonna click here, and then we're going to go here to add liquidity. All right, let's click on add liquidity. All right, so now let's say I want to put in the minimum here, right? 0.1 FTC, okay? That means I now need an equal amount. If you look, you will see that now this 0.13 FTC that I put in here, it has now matched me to the equal amount of USDT, okay, which is $55 USDT. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and click on add. I'm going to click this button here. Go ahead and put in my password. So I'm just going to pause sharing for this because I noticed that my password is showing when I start typing. So I'm going to just go ahead and do that. Okay, so here it is. Okay, say now transaction is broadcasted, right? So now let's go over to our profit tab right here and see if it now shows up in our liquidity. I'm going to click on profit, right? I'm not seeing it in my liquidity yet. And I'm noticing that this is timing out a lot today. Here it is, guys. So you see it? It now showed up. $106.41 in total personal liquidity. Okay? So it immediately reflects in your wallet. It immediately reflects in your wallet as soon as you do it. So guys, we literally made this super, super simple and easy. Of course, if you don't have any FTC BP20, you can simply go where? To your wallet. And you can go to swap trading. But actually, you know what? You can go back to FTC and go to FTC exchange, right? And you can swap your USDT BP20 for FTC BP20 right here. You don't even need to go to PancakeSwap to do it. You can do it right here. So you can make sure that, all right, if you want to do, for example, $5,000 worth of FTC, right? You're just going to send $5,000 worth of USDT BEP20 to your FinTouch wallet. How do you do that? You go to your wallet, of course. You go to your wallet and you go to USDT BEP20. You grab your receive address. Here's your address. You copy that address and you send the USDT BEP20 here. Okay? And of course, you also send yourself some BNB for gas fee as well. Okay? Once you've done that, you come over to FTC. Let's say you want some more FTC BP20. I have what, $21 here? So let's try it out. Okay, $20. How much FTC will I get? 0.047027 FTC. So let's click on exchange, right? I'm just gonna quickly stop sharing so I can enter my password. And let's go back here and click OK. All right, this bill, let's try it again. Change. Accepting. Transaction broadcasted. Okay, so it's successful. It says right here, success. Okay, and all right, let me go over to the wallet. Right, let's wait to receive it here. So it's gonna be FTC 20. Now we've already noticed that the swap does take a little bit, but look at that. Wow, it's already confirming. You guys can see it on the screen. It's already confirming 0.047021 FTC. And as you can see at the top, it is already reflecting that amount of FTC that I just added. It's already reflecting it, and my balance has been updated 0.91 FTC. Okay, guys? So this is how you do it. Really simple and easy. As you can see, the cake LP comes up automatically. You don't even have to add it once you've added the liquidity to your FinTOCH account. The cake LP is already added. That's pretty cool. Love that. So guys, we've literally made it so simple and easy for you. So now to get started, as we said, you need to add liquidity to the pool. How do you do that? You send USDT BP20 plus BNB to your FinTOCH wallet. You go over to FTC. In the FTC exchange here, you swap the amount that you want for FTC BP20. So if you're wanting to do $2,000, that means you need 1,000 in USDT, 1,000 in FTC. If you want to do 5,000, you need 2,500 in FTC, 2,500 in USDT, and so on, right? So you can come here, swap to get your FTC BP20, real easy. Then once you've gotten that, you go over to add liquidity, right? You type in the amount of FTC. Let's say if it's 2 FTC you're doing, it's gonna tell you the amount of USDT that you need, which is the equivalent of the FTC. Then you're going to go ahead and click add, just like we did earlier. And as you can see below here, it is showing you that you have added liquidity right here in your FinTOCH wallet. And that has made it so super simple for everybody to get started and be able to duplicate like crazy. So guys, this really concludes it. I hope that there's clarity for every single person on the call, and that you will now be able to confidently come in here and add your liquidity. I'm gonna pass back over to KOJO, and then we can go ahead and round out the call.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Just want to say thank you, everyone that came on the call. We appreciate you and your time. We're going to stop the recording, and then we are going to end the call.
Recording stopped.
If there's any co-host that wants to say something real quick, please, the floor is yours. Maybe you want to talk to your team. Maybe you want to reignite some confidence. Maybe you had people who had questions. You want to find out if they had your questions answered. And let's take this all the way to the top, right? Because already we have new rank announcements we have to even make. I think we'll make them tomorrow. We should have a VP in our team already, a GM, maybe 3 GMs actually in our team already over the last 48 hours. And I believe we all know that MD is the way to go. So let's all try to target MD. The bonuses are ridiculous. Even at SVP, I think we're doing well over 2,000 a day, if I'm not mistaken, right? At SVP, 500,000 in volume, making over $2,000 a day. That's what you can expect in this new compensation plan. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Thank you all for coming on. Okay, I think Shirley wanted to say something. Okay, so Shirley, you can take the floor, and then after that, Sir Julian, we close out.
Yes, I am so excited, guys. From a person who's been getting tons and tons and tons of inboxes regarding to the same issue of the multiple wallets. I anticipate that there's going to be a major increase in the price now that this is more accessible and easier for all the participants, including our seniors. Anticipate and that the price is going to go skyrocket. So I'm so happy about this. I'm just so impressed with FINTOCH. They are just knocking it out of the ballpark. But KOJO, I did want you, if possible, to emphasize that as the price of FTC goes up, okay, that we have to also increase our USDT BIP so we could be able to match the FTC price. I know that you mentioned that to me. I don't know if you want to just clear that up. So
Yeah,
page.
so actually that doesn't need to happen, right? I think there's an echo in someone's background. That doesn't need to happen. It was one thing I thought was going on with the referral commissions where you had to increase it up. But what happens is if you have, let's say, 1,000 FTC and 1,000 in USDT, and your FTC goes up 50%, it doesn't mean that you need to add 500 extra in USDT. You leave it the same way. When you're withdrawing, you would actually just have more FTC to withdraw than USDT. That's how that works. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for clearing that up. So guys, FINTOCH, yes. Thank you.
Let's go. Okay.
FINTOCH. Yes. Guys, if you're excited, drop some yeses in the chat. We want to see how many of you are saying yes to FINTOCH right now, after what you have learned tonight, after what you understand tonight, after all of the information that you have been getting over the past few days. How many of you are saying yes? Let us see the chat flood with yeses, right? Because we are literally, guys, now plugged in. They have just made this so super easy for every single person. Literally just a couple of steps. They have cut that thing down to size. Now, I'm sure it doesn't look as daunting as it looked previously. Now it looks super easy, and it looks super easy because now it is super easy. Literally, all you need is USDT BEP20 and some BNB, and you're ready to roll. You're ready to do everything you need to do right inside of your FINTOCH app. Guys, when we say that we are at the cutting edge of technology, it is not a joke, it is just a fact, right? I've always known Asians to be ahead of technology. I mean, all of us know that, like even when we were kids, right? Everywhere you go around, everything says made in China, made in Japan. These guys are literally able to just, make all of this amazing technology. And they have always been also known to be able to make massive money. And now we are at the beginning of this massive explosion. Guys, get ready. Get ready, get your wallets ready, get your wallets open, because they are about to be filled to abundance. So let's get to work, guys. Now we have everything basically ready and waiting for us to get that success, right? We are at the 20th of June right now. We have 10 days until the end of June to close out this month strong. What are you closing this month out at? Are you closing it out at GM? Are you closing it out at VP? Are you closing it out at SVP? Set your goals from now and let's go beast, guys. Now is the time. We have the tools. So we thank you guys once again for coming on to this training with us, coming on to this call with us. Let's keep the energy high. Let's keep the energy positive. Let's build it. Let's grow it, because high energy equals what? High income. Have yourselves an amazing night, guys. Love you all to the moon and back. This was Sarah Julian, the Sassy Entrepreneur, along with Blockchain KOJO. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. FINTOCH? Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, yes. Let's go. Good night, everyone.
Good night.